Hello YouTube, this is finally finished. Sanctuary Hills. It's took me an absolute age, about 6 months. I mean, that's been down to work and life and other stuff, but this is finally finished. Final tour. I'll be so glad to see the back of this place. I'll not come back to it. This is the first and last time I've ever built here. Pain in my arse. It's absolutely chock-a-block with decoration, buildings. But I do like it. It looks really cool. Kind of went with the aesthetic of. They've been here about 2 or 3 years after it all kicked off. So they've built some good stuff, but it's still kind of a shithole, really. So anyway, here we go. I managed to fix this bridge up a little bit to start with. Again, just probably glitched some wooden floors in because there was too many gaps. It looked stupid. Unfortunately, this is only as far as you can build. You can't go past here. I did want some railings and stuff on, but it just wouldn't allow us. So yeah, up to the front gate. And I've seen a lot of people do massive gateways, but building tall stuff to me so I've got some tall stuff over there, but I just like these little scrappy gateways, you know. A few little boxes, decoration. Into this first little courtyard, which was originally going to be just a survival playhome. Little trailer, little courtyard, little cooking station, bit of security. I was really happy with it. I should have just stopped at that when I first done it. Some junk decoration. Up onto the first little guard station. Lovely view across the Red Rocket. If the security guards ever stay here, this is where they'll take anybody out. So down here again, just some junk fills in corners. Love up onto the second one. I forgot that was even there. Again, just good sight lines across the river. And I love putting little beds under these guard stations. That's realistic. If he's going to be sat there all day, he's got somewhere to sleep, you know. Again, just some junk signs. So this was the original player home. Just a little shack, trailer. Somewhere to keep all the bits in. Nicely decorated. A few bits and bobs on the shelves. And the plan was this part was going to be like a security office for visitors coming in. Somewhere to check in, store all your weapons before you went in. Again, a little bit of decoration. But power armor. These are dotted all over the settlement. I found it, which one it is. Never been used. Anyway, so we'll go down here. A couple of little shacks underneath the bridge. Again, not much decoration going on because didn't see much point. Just something to fill some gaps, you know. And here, just a bed, little settee. Take a little walk back up here. You'll see these little paths I've put all over the settlement as well. Again, just looks cool, the textures mixed together, pallets, shack bridges. Again, another guard station. Of course, he's not doing his job, he's just standing there like a dick. Little bed for him under there. Let's have a little scope up here if he gets out of the way. Alright, do your job, you idiot. Again, great sight lines across the Red Rock that's down the river in case anyone comes down. Hop back down. Do a little fishing pier. Really like doing this. Little bits of detail, you know, just makes all the difference. Fishing rods, bobble head, little boat while they're fishing, and then the fisherman's house. Again, just standard bed, settee, few decorations. This little ham radio. Imagine he talks to people from Far Harbour on it. Little chemistry station. Pretty basic, but it works for him. Anyway, back up here into the office. And into the main, one of the main parts of Sanctuary. I think I've split this into 4 parts. So this is part 1, like the little entranceway, and then this part, where the main parts of the houses were originally. I've showed some of these in previous videos, but I'll do it again. Little guard station there. Okay, it's just all the detail of the barrels, and I just like filling in the gaps, you know. It looks pretty cool. With a turret. I moved the workbench down here because every time I loaded the game, I was surrounded by Preston and his cronies. So this is out the way. Again, just a little shack full of junk. Really like it. Again, to fill gaps, just piles of rubbish. It kind of ties in, you know. As for these scrappy houses, I didn't really want to destroy them all because I didn't want to just build new buildings, so just incorporated them into the junk fences really, and it just looks really, really good mixed in, you know. Anyway, that goes up there. So the first one, I fixed the roof up with some of the I can't remember what section they're in, but the little flat square things filled in the gaps. That took an absolute age. I reinforced the house with some wood, some chain link fences, some little junk shelves. Inside, it's a little armour shop. Again, he doesn't do his job and stay at his bloody thing. A little bit of junk again. Haven't decorated much in the houses, I just could not be arsed. Now you start these things and you just can't be bothered. I'd rather just build stuff. So there's not much in here. I think there's a room in here somewhere. Yeah. He's clearly a smackhead. You know, each of their own. So come out here. I love incorporating the little shops into the garages. You know, it just fills in gaps and it just looks really cool. Lots of different textures going on. Bit of junk. That's the Raider armour one, I believe. Under this next one, another little armour one. I did have Preston working in here, but he's a bloody bumbling idiot. Never does his job, but it just looks really cool. Never used to use them railway carts. Then I found out they actually all snap together. It's really cool, the way the rust and the blue. It's really nice. Have a little look round inside. Just so satisfying, these doors. The back of it. Bit of decoration, armour. Can't remember where I got that one from. Bed. Basic, really. So we'll come back around here. Again, just little junk piles of crates, breaking up some space. Under the weapon shop, I'm sure I've done this in a separate video, so I'll just have a quick run through. Again, no idea what's going on there. Lots of junk. Have a look in. Weapons, boxes. Just a nice little living space for her. Weapons all over the place. Nice little bedroom bit. Oh, we can't pick them, you bloody dick. Wedge that in somehow. Just looks really nice. Cool little bedroom. Onto my man Sheffield. One of the first things I would do in this game when I get to Diamond City is get this guy, get him a caller, send him here, and apparently dress him up like Kurt Cobain. Become a nice little junk shop. Really like this. Them orange chain link fences are the best things to use. They just look so cool. Obviously it's shifted from Nuka Cola to the hard stuff. Oh, Sheffield, lad.
It's like I can finally think straight.
Yeah, not while out fucking liquor in you, mate. Little basic shack for him. Bed. Load of shit on the wall. Looks really nice. Next to the railway ones. We'll spin round. And next, the old doctor. Throw in the comments if you get that reference. Off one of my favourite films. Just loads of shit. Right away here. Buff out. He's a weirdo. He never leaves here. Just stands there day and night. Looks really cool. And just inside his house, just a few supplies. Again, I haven't done much in the houses. I think I've done a bedroom, did I? Yeah. Not much. On to the next one. So I think that's the hairdressing shack from Diamond City, which you can use. So I plonked it down. I didn't know really what I wanted to do with it, but I just thought, you know what it is? It needs a pub, this place. So here we go. Mama Murphy sits here just getting pissed all day. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oi.
Remind me of a young man I used to know.
I see you later.
But always pioneers.
So it just looks really cool. Again, I've added the chain link fences, just a break on it. Both sides. The next one. I think again, just done this to fill in a gap. Put a little guard station up here. Oh. Forgot about I even built that. Again, just a little escape route, really. Manned by that badass. Never leaves. Great. Back in. On the side of that, just a little warehouse to, again, build some armor, keep some supplies. Nothing much going on in there. Look at this one. This was originally going to be Sheffield's Nuka-Cola shop, but for some reason, again, the NPCs just don't stay there. He just ends up standing here like this. So I took him out of there. I still left it open. Again, I don't think I've done much in here. I think I started it and then left it like that. Just fill in gaps with junk. Note down there. Light on. There should be a dog in there, but again, nope. On to, what's her face? Oh, here she comes. Mrs. Happy.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Fuck me, she's changed that tune. Anyway, this is our little shop. And just basic. This shack is off the junk walls, and then you just fill in the gaps really with chain links, warehouse gaps.
When you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
Really like the look of it. Usually she's busting my fucking balls, so there's nothing in the house. I've left it blank for her. Just like her personality, really. Yeah, couldn't be asked to do anything for her. And on to the next bit. Another entrance, exit. Pretty sure when you get attacked this way, a lot of the raiders spawn, so I wanted to get some security out here. A nice little shack with a guard. I don't know what he's doing. Just looks really cool. Nice and basic. Back in. Onto my little car house. I built this out of Red Rocket on a previous build, so I wanted one here. Again, it's just about glitching stuff in. Exactly, mate. Spin round. I'm not bothered about glitching through the bed. It's a nice little place. On one of my survival playthroughs, I've got something similar to this. So yeah. So a quick look round. That's part 2. Close these gates. To the left, got the cram hut. Burgers 10 caps, cram dogs 8 caps. I mean, fuck me, I wouldn't eat them, but
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
this guy makes a mean burger apparently. Covered his miserable face as well. Again, put in the comments if you get that movie reference. There's a few dotted around the settlement.
Some days are hard.
One of the funniest films ever made.
But even the hard days get easier.
Oh, will you shut up? Up here's a little guard station again. Good sight lines out over the cliffs there. We'll go back down. Over here, we've got the bogs. For anyone in America, that's toilets. It's the bogs where I'm from. Just basic. Weapons in there, just in case we get attacked. I've hid weapons in all the post boxes as well. You see it on films where, like, especially in westerns, where you've got like rifles and stuff hid under haystacks or in crates, or they just pick them out from nowhere to defend the settlements. So I went for that same kind of thing. Again, left one of the houses up there. Just the contrast looks really cool with a broken down house compared to the wood. Next, well, you honestly, next one's in the back of your head. Built this monstrosity. Don't particularly like it, but I needed somewhere to start storing legendary items and armor and collectibles. And we'll go, so we've got some of the people who you come across in the game. Bosco, bring me the beast head. Cannot remember who he was, just remember murdering him. Any Star Trek fans? I'm sure you'll get that reference. One of the best Star Trek episodes ever. Again, magazines, I haven't collected them all because this is a new playthrough. Bit of decoration. Bobbleheads, robots. Another armor from the Poseidon turbine. Go upstairs. Put the light on, I think. It's just all the legendaries I'm going to be collecting. Krem's tooth. I've never actually used that on anybody. If anyone has, what's it like? Because I'm not really into melee. I like me guns. Another power armor. Where's this one from? Core 35. Oh yeah, I remember. A few more special items. Yeah, that's all this is for. Again, I don't like building tall stuff, but serves a purpose sometimes. Back out. Yeah. Oh, this is the main house again. I haven't done much to this, I don't think.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
What?
Yeah, it's a-
This place just needs farmers! Shit. All they want are pipe pistols and stupid ammo.
That's a dog, mate.
Slobbering for a mini nuke, am I right?
I've got the I'll move away from that. I've got the mod of replace Brahmin with dogs because there's nothing worse than building your settlement up and having a big Brahmin stuck on a bloody roof. So the walk around with dogs looks way cooler. And here, didn't again.
The only way you get over this job is to
Yeah.
everyone's out to kill you.
Oh, you creepy cunt! Fucking hell. Did I do much? Again, I haven't done anything in here. Couldn't be bothered. Out of the garage. I think this is just a workshop. Onto the garage. Again, bits of decoration, not loads. Just haven't got the patience for it. And here, again, just another living space for people. I think there's about 30 settlers here. Again, it just looks really cool. Over onto Preston's house. Loads of junk. Just try to fill in gaps, you know. A little garage bit. Left this open rather than making it into a shop. I'm pretty sure I've done nothing in here. Nope. Bits and pieces. Yeah. Don't like decorating houses. Can't be bothered. So, onto the roof here. I've built a little thing. And unfortunately, when I went collecting some supplies, this place got attacked and something rather sad happened. Vault-Tec guy was murdered. I don't know how, don't know by who. He was just dead one day when I come back. So he now lives here permanently. He doesn't see anything, doesn't need much. Keeps himself for himself. Just a load of junk on the roof again that I fixed up with using the warehouse parts. Probably some turrets on. Yeah. Back down. And just fill in spaces, put a little shack here. Some shelves, some toolboxes. The appear to be floating for some reason. Great. Over here is, again, just a little museum to some of the things I've collected.
Yeah.
Move out the way. Rags. Can't remember where you get him from. Skinny Malone. Old Kellogg there. Like, this kind of thing I'm influenced by, like, when on Planet of the Apes, when they put that guy in the museum after they've cut his brain out. Found it really funny. So it's kind of along them lines. Grognak, Silver Shroud. These stuff in there. Take the castle, you get that. Wouldn't wear it. Some destroyers armor. Oh yeah. Devastators. Grandpa Savaldi. Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Be careful not to go too far next to that because it knocks them even though they're locked in there. Lorenzo. For some reason when you do the Lorenzo mission, why can't you take the hat that he wears? Has anyone else been able to take that? Because I couldn't. I could just take his suit. His hat couldn't be removed. Then up here, again just an armor station, little shack. God knows where that's gone. And just a little guard station overseeing the town. Looks quite cool at night. So back down. Just a quick little look round. Oh, I forgot about this house over here. Again, just filling in the gaps with junk and armor benches and other shit. In here, got the Corsair, Gear 198, and the Railroad Scum. Don't all look beautiful as mannequins. Aye, little rats. Lots of junk over here, filling the gaps. Yeah, so that's part 2. Again, it's just mainly shops and houses for people. So through here, going to part 3. It's probably my favourite part. Hold on, maybe I should sleep because it's getting too dark. Bear with us. Can't sleep there for some reason. Fuck's sake.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
Alright, mate. So this has taken like 8 months to do. Again, just life and stuff getting in the way of work, and then building stuff and knocking stuff down. But I really like the end product of it. Really, I could have built some more stuff on it, but wary of frame rate. There we go, that's a bit better. Again, some weapons in the post boxes. Fix all the roofs with the barns and the warehouses. It's quite easy to do. Junk fences all the way around. The plan wasn't to have sections, just that's the way it ended up building. So anyway, through here. I think you've seen some of these in previous videos. I've done the tree house. But it just looks really cool. Very scrappy, very junky. In this house, cannot remember. Again, just basic. I think I start decorating these houses and then I just get bored. A few things on the shelves. What's down here? Anything? Nope. And just a little resting area for traders.
Nice day today. Perfect for travel.
Is that? We see you later, mate. Up here, again, just little guard stations either side. Bit of junk. Nice view across there.
It's quiet out here. Too quiet.
Say that.
Right. Well, that's McCready. He's one weird little fucker. We'll go to him next. Before we do, just a little thing down here. Take a big steaming shite.
Let's get this show on the road.
MC's guns. Really loved how this turned out. Used one of them metal roofs as the floor for the first time, I think. And just looked really cool with the sandbags. And got one of them security fences wedged in there somehow. Love the sign.
Hell, I have a ton of them.
What was that, lad?
There you are. I almost thought you forgot about me.
Actually, I'll be back later.
All right, suit yourself. It's not like I have anything else to do.
You're selling guns, mate. Shut your gob. Let's have a little look in here. And the decoration isn't amazing. It's only a small shack, so I could wedge in. I couldn't wedge in loads of stuff.
Play your cards right. We starting to make it.
Again, just about filling in the gaps with a load of shite, really. Making the contrast look cool with the background, the trees. Another little general trader store. Junk monkey. Go on, Sturgis, lad.
We all did what we had to. I'm glad it's over.
Good for you, mate. Really like the decoration in this one. Actually took some time to do it. Squeeze a bed in there. He never leaves this place now. No more hammering. Next, again, just little armor shack. That creepy thing, look at it. The animatronics from Nuka World. Right, onto the treehouse next. I think I've done this in a separate video, so I'll just zoom through this. Loads of junk decoration around the bottom. Little campfire. Love this little walkway. I think they're the big things off the Far Harbor DLC, if I remember. Little guard shack. Lots of junk. Quickly just check over here. And just a little chemistry stand. Treehouse. This came out really, really well. Once I got them stands in, just really love the look of it. Let's have a quick look up. Again, the NPCs just don't do the job. There's meant to be someone there for the shop. Just a really cool little thing. That's in a separate video somewhere on my channel. From there we'll go to the farm. I struggle doing farms. I don't like big farms, I think they look horrible. But once you get rid of this house, I just thought, you know what it is? A little farm would be really cool to have. I think it's worked out really nice. Just put them little planters down.
Seems to be growing well.
Yeah, it tastes like shit, mate. Little garden area. Nice little shack. Loads of junk. Again, not much decoration going on in the houses. I might come back to them and redo them, but for now they're alright. So from there we go to this little house here. Again, the roofs are fixed with the warehouse. Oh, are them the barn ones? Can't remember. Lots of junk outside. And we'll go
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
little shop. News agents. Really put a lot of effort into this one.
What you did for us.
I built you this shop now. Shut your gob and trying to tour, man. All these.
So where are we off to next?
Where's Kate's voice coming from? Did I make a bedroom? Yeah, not much decoration in the house again. It's all about the shop. From there, we've got a little farm shop. Really like this as well. Really flows with the farm. Got a little outside section to sit down. Inside. Loads of virgin food.
This ain't.
Just a lot of junk. Again, it's basic decoration, but it's all about the build for me. Blended it all in. So next we'll go around here. I love making these little paths, like I said before. Just breaks up the uneven ground of the settlement. Up here. And it's just some monstrosity, this. It's just a storage place for the power armors. So you've got the Hellfire one from the Enclave. Slag For some reason he's got the Enclave helmet on. I can't remember doing that. And who's this one? Oh, the Crucible mission, yeah. Close that. Along here, just someone's house. Monument. Again, I love putting little porches on the shacks. It just gives it so much more texture and character. Again, no decoration. This is probably the first time I've been back to this shack since I built it. So back along here. Little step down. There's nothing over here other than a few guard stations, but really cool ones. They're just made out of them stairwells in the wood bit. Got a few lasers pointing out that way. Again, it's just breaking up the space that was here. I might build something here. Not sure. And another little guard shack. Looking over the river. And from here, just go up here and have a look down. Looks really cool, fills in the corner and there. And another one. This one, the first ones I built. I think again I've done a separate video just on these, on this whole section here. We'll have a quick look over. I mean, realistically, if you're going to be attacked, it's going to come from over this way, so I've heavily fortified the front part of the whole settlement, really. Little campfire. Another little lookout point. Little turret up there. And another little security hut, somewhere to sleep. I think this is all, it's all one wood piece. I think it's in the wood walls. But it's almost like a half of a hexagon kind of shape. Really like it. God almighty. I mean, no words. Wake up. Right, from here, where shall I go? Alright, we'll make our way up. Next is under the police station, yeah. Again, just another shack where the police can sleep. Makes sense to have a little look out up the top as well. Onto the police station. I purposely put this here because it's right underneath the artillery, and I thought it would be funny if anyone's in prison and the artillery's going off. Kind of like extra punishment for them. A couple of jail cells. Minuteman. Kind of, there's not much going on in here, but it's just somewhere to keep the scum. I wish there was a way to take people prisoner in this game instead of just putting like your own people in them cells. Like, it would be amazing if you could take people hostage from raider camps or whatever faction you are. So that's the police. We'll come around here. And it's just another guard station. I think there's a bed under here. Yeah. Up here. Again, another nice lookout over the river. Turret. Little living space for the security guard if he ever turns up. water tower, little farm. This is at the back of the armor shop where I was before.
One day at a time.
Oh, there's a little junkyard. I think, is that the one you buy off the Super Mutant? Can't remember. There's the back of that shop. So we'll go here. Build a little shack here. Just love building these little snugs. You can imagine that most would live in little shacks like this, rather than the big houses. So from there we'll go back over here.
Farming is honest.
You keep telling yourself that, mate. It's 200 degrees. And your food tastes like shite. Anyway, back up here. Left the climbing frames again because it just looks really cool. Memories of the past and all that shite. Under a little shack. Cooking station. Nice little place. Toilet outside. These little walkways are cool. Loads of junk. Again, just a little weapons store. Don't think I've got anyone assigned here yet, but we'll have a look in anyway. Just basic. I haven't even put a door on it yet. Christ. Whatever hell this is, I do not know. I think I must have been pissed when I made this. So it's just loads of place for armor and tools, chemistry. It's a little bit round here. I think it's all just to fill in gaps again. Wedge stuff in. We'll have a look upstairs. Living space. Again, not much decoration. Lovely high point. It's the main reason I built it. Just to be able to see over the whole place. Come back down here. Again, for some reason a lot of these settlers are smackheads. Probably the reason they're never at the bloody shops. Did I put a door in here? No, I need to do that. Back down. Next we'll go to the artillery stand, because I really like it. This is it. Went overboard with the textures, but it's well worth it. Looks so cool. Yeah, the chain link fences mixed with the barn doors. Really nice.
Rather be off murdering our pints. This'll do.
Me too, Kate. I'm bloody parched. So, this is the artillery again. Obsessed with putting little guard stations on top of shacks for some reason. But again, great sight lines across. Inside the artillery lass.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Aye, it's something. Really like it. Close that door. A little walk back up here. from the treehouse. So back round, we're almost at the end now. Not much left.
Satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Ah, that's where Keith is. Right, so this is me pub. Can't really see it because of the light, but in the Wolf Tavern. I'll have a pint. Gotta have a pub or two. So we'll start up here.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Little rooftop terrace. Enjoy a whiskey or a vodka or a pint. Little snug. Have a little look from the roof. Under the treehouse.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
Back over here. Into the pub itself. Really like this place. Really like it.
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Oh, cool. I'll have 6 pints geezer. Got Kate working on the shop bit because she was doing my tits in. Following us around all over the
I
place.
don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
Little bed for her. Just love the colours of it. And then another little outdoor part. Enjoy a pint. Magazine in the sun. And that's the pub. From where is anything else? I think that's everything. Let's just double check, run through here. Yeah, that's everything. So that's me Sanctuary Hills build, done and dusted. And it's a lot. It's took a lot to get it to the point where I really like it. Like I said before, I'll not build here ever again. Oh, cheers, pet. I'll not build here ever again. I much prefer the smaller ones like Zimonja and Red Rocket. Yeah, I've left it scrappy. Like I said, 2 or 3 years after the whole thing kicked off. Yeah, they're getting there. Very scrappy. But yeah, really like it. Really enjoyed parts of it. Hated most of it. But I'm glad the way it's looking and yeah. Thank fuck that is over and done with. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments if you like it, if you don't like it. If there's any changes you think I should do, or, you know, any tips or hints. All cool in the gang. For now, I'm going to the pub, like a real pub, and I'll catch us all on the next one. Catch us in a bit.